Hello guys, welcome back to another video guys. In today's video I bring you something nice, something special that you will definitely love to try. So guys, this is mozzarella garlic bread. So let's get right started. So guys, if you're measuring your flour, you have to level the cup. Okay, do not build mountain on the cup. So this is the right measurement. You level up the cup. But you see this very one, I try to build mountain. This is more than a cup. Like when they say 1 cup, it has to be leveled. When you build mountain, you are getting more than 1 cup. And after measuring it, you have to sieve your flour. Always remember to sieve your flour, because there are some insects in the flour, some unwanted particles in the flour. You don't want that to get into your bread or whatever thing you're baking. And I will be using 1 sachet of the instant yeast. You could use the active dry yeast, whichever one you have. You go ahead and use it. So 1 sachet is equivalent to 1 tablespoon. Okay, so I'll be using 1 sachet of instant yeast. I forgot to mention I'm using 3 cups of all-purpose flour. If you have bread flour, that will be perfect for this recipe. So the next thing will be adding 4 tablespoons of sugar. So at this point you can add more or you can add less. The next thing we'll be adding to the mixture is 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we'll add 1 egg, add 1 cup of milk. I forgot to mention everything should be at room temperature. Then after adding your milk, just use your spatula and mix everything to combine. So the dough is properly mixed. Now we'll transfer into our flour surface, then work with our hands. So I will knead the dough for like 5 to 8 minutes.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through only cause you said.
In the process of kneading the dough, if it's sticky, go ahead and sprinkle some flour to it until you have gotten a well kneaded and clean dough.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures.
After kneading the dough, then you add your 1/4 cup of butter. Remember, everything is at room temperature. Add and knead for the butter and the dough to combine. Gradually work the butter into the flour dough until everything is well incorporated. And if you don't like the sticky part, please go ahead and use your glove on this part, because this is sticky. And you keep adding flour until the dough is properly mixed. How do you know when your dough is ready? When you push with a finger and the dough bounce back, know that your dough is well kneaded. Then you go ahead and place your dough into a oil bowl, cover with a clean kitchen towel or with a clear wrap. Place your dough in a warm place, allow it to rise for 1 hour. While the dough is resting in a bowl, you add 1/4 cup of green onion, 1 tablespoon of grated garlic, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 1 egg. Mix everything and set it aside.
You'll be living your good.
So here we have our mozzarella. Remember, we are making mozzarella garlic bread. So cut into small slice shape.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through, only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled, caught in what's before our eyes. Show off your fantasy reality.
Okay guys, this is 1 hour later. Our dough has doubled in size, so you open it up and punch out the gas rather, just air or gas, whichever one. Just punch it out.
Need any timeline to prove that this is my life. I can see it now, see now. You'll be
Align my baking pan with a parchment paper, so I will use my hand to flatten the dough.
Don't need any timeline to prove that this is my life.
When you're done flattening the dough, use knife or your pizza cutter to cut the dough, just the way you're seeing on the screen.
Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play through, only cause you set up the angle. Web that you weave got us tangled, caught in what's before our eyes. Show off your fantasy reality. Whoa.
So after cutting in the mixture we mixed earlier, so you use the mixture and rub on top of the dough, just exactly what you're seeing me do on the screen. Rub all the mixture on the dough, then you start placing your mozzarella cheese. Remember the cheese we cut earlier? So on those lines you just fix all the mozzarella cheese on each of the lines.
You see me now, see me now, see me now. Don't need any timeline to prove that this is my life. I can see it now, see now. Beautiful people still make mistakes, it isn't perfection.
So after you're done, you now place it in a preheated oven for 25 minutes. Guys, look at that deliciousness. You have to try this. Guys, this bread is just everything. If you're a cheese and a garlic lover, onion lover, this bread is for you. You will love to give this bread a try and thank me later. You've never seen this. Trust me, you've not seen this kind of bread anywhere. Just give this a try. Follow the recipe exactly the way you see on the video and thank me later. This recipe is for everybody. Guys, give this a try and this will be your favorite bread to eat.